Okay, hi everyone, and welcome to this conversations. Every week, we'll bring out this interaction about as a parent, how do I deal with my challenges in the current time, and also help you understand how do you manage your teenagers. So this is the program for especially parents and teenagers, and we're gonna get eminent speakers every week to help you clear your challenges and doubt in a very quick manner. So my name is Rahul Shah. I'm an coach, consultant, leadership facilitator, and I'm gonna be with you through this conversation. So today we have a very eminent guest, scientist by profession and counselor by heart, Dr. Amrish Bhatt. Amrish Bhatt has 22 years of experience in facilitating human resource development. He's been attached to premier institutes like SPCE, VJTI, FRRE, and as an in-house counselor, he's a teaching faculty on effective communication for Mumbai University affiliated B schools. So we will hear from Dr. Amrish Bhatt his experience of being a counselor, especially managing parents and what parents can do. And also, he himself is a parent. So we learn from him about his exposure and what he has done as best practices. So let me welcome Dr. Amrish Bhatt. Dr. Amrish Bhatt, if you can switch on your video, that's great. Thank you. So that's
Yeah.
Dr. Amrish Bhatt for you. So the entire conversation today is all about we don't know what's going to happen in the next few months because the lockdown now is going to change, and the current time is a testing time. We already passed 4 months. Parents and students all coming together. Suddenly, there are so many personalities in one room, right? Earlier, we had space and in managing that. So. Absolutely.
And this is the time. Like all these years, we've been always rushing, run by the clock. I mean, many fathers say, I hardly get 2 or 3 hours with my kids. Or many times when I come back late, they have gone to sleep. I've always seen them in a horizontal position, never in a vertical position. Today, you are seeing them vertically sitting, talking, interacting with you.
I just wanted to ask you that in the current times, if you really think about it, for last 4 months, people have somehow survived and worked together. But are you seeing that these are testing times essentially for parents because they have at one side the work from home happening, the kitchen slowly the maids are coming back, but the schools are already on the laptop. How do you see from the parents' lens?
Yeah. As you see, you call it a trying time. I would say they are an opportunity. Opportunity to bond, to relate, to build up the family unit. Like many things which are not in our control. But what is in our control? Fine. Like I would say, in many houses, the communication has been missing.
Yeah.
Like an open, straightforward communication between the parents, between the husband and wife. The husband doesn't communicate to wife doesn't communicate to husband. There are silent signals which the children catch it very soon. But to begin with, as a parenting, if the parent, I will forget that you are a husband and wife. That is to personality. But with respect to your kids, you are a unit as a parent. And if you have a very good, healthy communication between you all, the children are indirectly going to learn a lot about building relationship.
But Dr. Amrish, it's easier said than done, right? I mean, you are working with so many personalities. Your child wants space. You want. I mean, as a husband, you want space. As a wife, you want space, and you're all locked into this small room of yours, 24/7. How practical
Right.
it is? It's easier said than done. How do you?
Yeah.
What are the tricks of the trade?
Exactly. Exactly as you said, they all are in close proximity of each other. Each one wants a little bit of space. But like space, then we say I need 6 feet by 6 feet for myself. You are not going to get it. Let's have in our mind a personal zone. My personal zone where I am with myself in midst of everyone. And this can happen if we don't start trespassing each other's zones. Like maybe moments in the day when everybody just turns inward and be with them doing whatever they want to. And each one is allowed to do that. Like no question why you are doing that, what are you doing in the corner, why you are standing and looking out of the window. Dishes are to be done. Give everybody the little space. In that crowded place, you will be creating a lot of personal zones. And that personal zone helps you to cope up with demands and stresses of the situation.
So how do you do that? Because, are you saying, there is something I heard called as you create wow, which is ways of working. So should
Right.
you have ways of working where you put down structure of what are the rules of the game, who need to do what? If you can just give us some specific, that will be great.
Right. Now that can be done. That probably at the morning tea, maybe everybody is having together. And please don't make the TV be witness to your drama. Because in many houses, we are entertaining the TV more than the TV is entertaining us. So like sit together, say, okay, today's agenda, what are we going to do? And generally, like, who is going to do what? Who is going to contribute what? One of the child said, today I will just do the plate. Okay, you are going to do the plate, make a note of it. The husband said, if there is something to be bought, I'll go down to the market and pick it up. Okay, husband, market. And if you just make a delegation of tasks and make a list and just stick it up on your fridge with a magnet. Fine, today's agenda, everybody does what they have to do. Many times what happens, there's no planning. All of a sudden, the boy is probably involved in this game and is just about to win. The mother calls him, Rahul, kabhi plate dhoega. He said, oh shit, I lost the game because of you.
Yeah.
So okay, Rahul said, I'm going to do the face. What time you are going to do? I'll do around 9:30, quarter to 10. Write a time also. So, jotting it down and keeping it before everybody sees who is going to do when. And whoever does the task, he goes, I would just like to show you something here. Yeah.
Because some people should not feel taken for granted, right? Because
when that guy does the task, he goes and draws a star next to it.
Okay.
Or there are others also draw a star next to it. Hey, Rahul did the plate. Everybody has their own colored code pen, draws a star. At the end of the day, your fridge will be full of stars. And that is so motivating, reaffirming, and will feel good factor.
But ghar ka kaam, you're doing your home activity. Should you need do you need acknowledgement for that?
See, because we are not used to doing it. Today we value our mates when they are absent. Tere jaane ke baad teri yaad aayi. So when they are doing your job, which is nothing to concern with them. So if you do your own job, because people think ye kya hai, thankless job. But nothing is a thankless job. Everything has a thanks in it. So because we think this is such a mundane job, ye kya plate dona. But when we draw a star, we make it an important task. Okay, yes, you had a skill. You washed 6 plates without breaking one. Or you washed the mugs. Okay, this is ready for the next coffee time. So this is how we acknowledge, however minor or a small task could be.
And Dr. But also in the current times, as I also mentioned earlier, personality clashes happen because you get triggered. No individual is similar. And parents gets triggered with kid by they're not paying attention, or they're constantly on their mobile, they're not studying. So there could be a lot of triggers which happen. So what would you suggest the parents should really do to deal with their triggers?
Now, dealing with triggers, that's what I said, that communication is important. Like on the way, by the way, you tell a child, क्या मोबाइल लेके सुबह से बैठा, अभी तेरा क्लास शुरू होगा. Instead of just saying कि बेटा 5 मिनट है, तेरा क्लास शुरू होने वाला है. Don't run him down because he's sitting with the mobile. So, having a positive communication, tell them what is to be done. By telling don't do this, they don't get any signal. Like I give you a quick example. Other day I saw one father trying to be good father. He was trying to teach his 10-year-old kid bicycling. I was watching it. I was saying it, okay, मैं भी कुछ सीखूंगा. After 5 minutes, the boy threw the bicycle and started crying. I knew that, so I said, बेटा क्या हुआ? वो तो पप्पा बोलता है ये मत कर, वो मत कर, ये मत कर, वो मत कर, पीछे का ब्रेक मत दबा, आगे के टायर पे मत देख. I don't know the bicycle. He's telling me not to do, but if he tells me what to do, I think I will learn the bicycle.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is what I always say. Positive communication.
Very good point. Very good point. So
you know, if I tell you, Rahul, look here. Rahul, don't look towards the window. So you look towards the TV behind. But if I tell you, look here at me, fine. You don't need to look here and there.
Yeah.
So being specific, being very, very focused on what you want to say. 10 o'clock breakfast लगने वाला है, सब टेबल पे आ जाइए. फिनिश. एक बार कह देने का, आ गए तो ठीक है, नहीं आए तो ठीक है. बेटा तू आ, तू नहीं आएगा तब तक मैं नहीं खाऊंगी. No EB, emotional blackmailing, because EB happens a lot in this scenario. Fine. So if there is a very firm orders and firm request, it works.
Yeah.
सुबह से मोबाइल लेके बैठा है. No, he doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't want to hear that.
So what you're essentially saying is, don'ts needs to be moved into what you should, what to do.
What is to be done? Yeah.
What to do, not to don't
do.
So that's.
अबे तो कब तक टीवी देखेगा, प्लेट कौन धोएगा?
Yeah.
तेरा बाप वो भी धोता नहीं है. Again another drama and cycle starts.
And the second thing, I love the short form EB. Stop emotionally blackmailing.
Emotional blackmailing.
The kids. I think that also happens. Dr. Bhatt, in your experience, you've raised a daughter yourself. What has really worked? How does parents can create emotional bond, the bond of trust?
It's a very nice topic, and my daughter has been telling me, Daddy, you need to talk about it. See, one thing, I always treated her as an individual with a brain of her own, with a thinking of her own. Never betrayed. Hey, kya kiya hai? Whatever she does, fine. And even from very childhood, she'll come home and say, Daddy, this is the homework I did, this is it, okay, very good. Look at your handwriting. Dekh wo Ankita ka handwriting kitna acha hai. I never brought her into any comparison. I used to tell her, you are the best, and that is it. Today, that girl has a lot of confidence in herself that yes, because giving freedom is one thing, but giving freedom with responsibility makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Dad, I don't want to go to school. Okay, don't go to school. Then tomorrow if teacher fires me, I said, then take the firing. नहीं तो स्कूल नहीं जाएगी तो फेल होगी तो भाई की तरह घर का काम करेगी. No EB again. You want to go to school, you don't want to go to school. So this is how you encourage the child that okay, whatever you decide, you be responsible for it. It doesn't make a difference to me. And every time a child can't escape, I don't want to go to school. एक या दो बार पे third time she'll say, no, आज मैं जाके आती हूँ, कल नहीं जाऊंगी. And she has never taken an off in the school after that. नहीं स्कूल नहीं जाएगी, टीचर मुझे डांटेगी, सब बच्चे हंसेंगे. Why run down your child? You have brought him into this world. You are not obliged the child is obliged by coming into the world through you and staying with you. I always tell the youngsters, parents come and tell me, अगर हम लोग नहीं होते तो इसका क्या होता? So I tell the child, answer your parents. तो ये फिर अगर आप लोग नहीं होते मैं ही नहीं होता. देखो कैसे बोलता है, वो सही तो बोला. So what I am trying to say, at home, in the atmosphere, if you allow the child to bloom, to flourish, to express himself, herself, that goes a long way.
And that's another thing which comes in the way is the bharosa, the trust. How do you win that? Because parents, whenever you do sessions like that, children are not feeling comfortable to share and parents. So there's a gap between parents and children.
Right? It's because children love to share. But why they don't share is the moment they share something, there is immediately scanning going on, opinion given, judgment given. Children want parents only to listen to them, actively listen to whatever stories they are saying. Like today in my class, that boy Raju gave a love letter to that girl Seema. शीशी कैसे गंदे बच्चे हैं स्कूल में ऐसा कर डोंट गिव ओपिनियन आप ही तो टीवी में उनको डीडीएलजे दिखाते हो फिर जब डीडीएलजे होता है क्लास में तो बोलता है ये मत करो जस्ट लिसन टू देम चिल्ड्रन ओनली नीड लिसनिंग they don't want your opinion they don't want your judgment they don't want the evaluation and when they want they ask dad what do you think about it today's boy in our class was caught copying वो गलत था कि सही था पापा okay then when they ask you furnish information but just don't sit on the high judgment and trying to point out right and wrong and especially I've seen with teachers in my own family is full of teachers ये उन लोगों के लाल चौकड़ी किधर मारना that is their excitement ऐसा नहीं कि ग्रीन लेके बड़ा राइट देना so
and
critical.
Natural,
so that's what I'm saying.
That's natural.
Encouraging.
Doctor, that's natural also, right? You lose control, you lose your patience.
But then you lose your patience, you lose your control. That's your personal thing, not to be puked on the child or on anyone. If a husband is frustrated, he can tell his wife and children that just give me 15-20 minutes, I'm shutting myself in the toilet. मैं आता हूँ जरा मेरा दिमाग खाली करके to express that I'm feeling very worked up, I'm feeling very confused. A child, a wife says, I'm feeling so frustrated, I want some 10 minutes to go in the bedroom, have a good cry and come. Acha mummy, roke aa jao. She also feels, okay, my family is supporting me.
So it's easy, so what he's saying is it's okay to share. If the parents are also frustrated, tired, they can share their feelings with the kids.
Exactly, because they are also human. See, if a father talks about his feelings from his child, now this is a time he can go to flashback and tell his son and daughter or family member that when I was in 6th standard, मेरा ऐसा हुआ था, मैं मराठी में फेल हुआ था, मैं कितना रोया था, and SSC में I got the highest marks in the class. So share your life is also rich with experiences, not only negative experiences.
So good point. So what you're saying is people should share. When they share, parents should not judge, they should just listen. And even parents has to share with the child what they are feeling and their frustration.